Hello, this is the OCC presenting I've Been Wrong Before, Week 7. As per fan request, we dressed up, looking sharp, fellas, and Swamizi, I know you just got a shower. Let me present you with the official OCC towel.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Much needed.
This week we're going to get into some of the good, the bad, and the ugly. As Week 6 games, the good, of course, the Saints once again, 48 over New York, 27. Guys, the announcer said it was hard to play in the Superdome. It wasn't hard to beat the Saints 5 years ago in the Superdome. They could have played that game on the moon. It was horrible.
Like I said, wrote in my column for the people that actually read the newsletter that unbelievable. That's all you can say is just the Saints are just awesome. There's nothing else you can say.
Yeah, they're starting to look like maybe undefeated or stuff like that. I don't see nobody messing with them.
The thing was, the Giants' defense might have been overrated, but Breeze, he was picking out who he was throwing the ball to. He had 4 touchdowns, which is impressive, but that's Breeze. But he did it to 4 different receivers.
Spreading the ball around to all receivers, on target, and the nice D to go along with it.
Yeah.
And, possible, you don't know when Reggie Bush is going to explode. He's going to explode.
He's getting better.
And I like to add in there, too, with Jeremy Shockey. He wanted that game. He wanted that against the
You
Giants.
always wanted it against your old team.
Yeah. So he was on. He wanted it.
Another good team this week. Atlanta crushed the Seahawks. I think Atlanta plays better on the West Coast than they do in Atlanta. 27-3. And last week, the Seahawks showed us something until Atlanta came to town.
Atlanta's definitely a good team. Definitely a good team. You got to think New Orleans, Atlanta in the championship, NFC. Because what happened this weekend, McNabbs, I'm sweating already.
Well, we'll get down to McNabbs here in a minute. We're going to get to McNabbs. We got Denver 34 over San Diego 23 in San Diego. They went to San Diego, beat them in their house.
And I've been on the Bronco bandwagon. I picked them to win that division, and all of a sudden I go against them. I take the Chargers. I just want to apologize to Josh McDaniels and the Broncos. I'm sorry.
Well, Royal had some Royal runbacks in that game.
The Broncos are good. They were saying Kyle Orton was 27-12 as a starter.
Yeah,
that's a good percentage, and he looked pretty good throwing to the tight end with the ugly uniform, but good. I mean, he's 6'5". Yeah,
those road uniforms are just as ugly as the home.
Yeah, and then they're I'm gonna give me some of them socks though.
Yeah. Get those socks
and that Mark Sanchez character T-shirt.
UglyBroncosSocks.com.
And with Kyle Orton, I also heard that, I don't know if it's in his career or whatever, but he's thrown 30 touchdowns in the red zone and only 2 picks. I don't know. I believe that's for his career.
Red zone efficiency is tops. Where
30 touchdowns, 2 picks in his career. I mean, he's efficient.
And you take the mile high training.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were saying they trained a little extra hard. The defense this year in the mile high weather, they're playing good. The second half with the Broncos, I think they've only allowed a couple of touchdowns or might have been no touchdowns. Time of possession.
Sean Bailey and the Orange Crush. Yeah, they still got it.
They're going to be in the mix.
And the big time good game or good team might not have been a good game to watch.
Yeah.
The Patriots 59-0 over our Titans.
I don't want to say beloved, but I don't know what's going on.
5 touchdowns in 1 quarter as a record. I believe everyone's heard that. We're not telling you anything new here, but
in 6 inches of snow.
Yeah,
you can't even. If they were on the field by themselves, they wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? How did that happen? Somebody.
Randy Moss got 2 of those 5, and Welker caught 2 of the more.
I think Randy Moss's mom could have caught 2 of those touchdowns. It was wide open. And all she had to do was run the. And I don't know. It was.
They ran a flea flicker, and the whole defense was like, "Where's the ball?" I'm like, "Oh man."
Moss and Welker sounds like a law firm. Right? They needed an accountant. They should be an accounting firm. Add up those touchdowns. That leads us right into the ugly. Couple of ugly games this week, or ugly teams. Titans. Well, that pass defense.
Yeah, I found these stats, and I don't know what to say about it. It's just astronomical that you can let a team that the Titans' pass defense lets the opposing quarterback has completed 74% of their passes. Unbelievable. There's no way that should happen.
Well,
74%.
And then you send Curse home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You gotta put pressure on the quarterback.
What's your plan? What's your plan now?
Well, I got a plan for him. I hear that Jim Zorn in Washington can shut an offense down. So I'm thinking defensive coordinator.
Defensive back.
That defensive
the
back.
lowest he can run. I don't know what his 40 time is, but maybe we need to get him as DB.
Yeah, Fisher sounds like he's about to bail on us stuff. He's wearing the Manning jersey at a fundraiser for Tony Dungy. I mean, cracking jokes like, I just want to be on the winning team. I mean, you want to be on the winning team, start coaching them.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure how to take that. I mean, I love Fisher, but maybe he's just trying to lighten up the mood, but I don't know.
I've been pushing to get rid of him for years till last year. I was like, okay, Fisher, all right. But now you're going to have a complete collapse.
Well, we got another ugly game, what I thought was an ugly game. And I know our players up in Minnesota are going to hate me for saying this, but the Vikings won ugly. 33-31 over Baltimore because of a missed field goal. You've been saying it all year. Favre is
He's gonna let out some really smelly brain farts. It's gonna happen, and I don't want to say they're gonna wind up going undefeated and going to the Super Bowl and he's gonna throw 5 interceptions, but something's gonna happen. He's gonna screw up.
He had his brain farts this Sunday. They started, and I couldn't believe it watching it. The situation they were in at the end of the game, I was ready to see AP run down the clock, take them down there, get the field goal. They needed that field goal to get ahead. But Favre calls an audible because he saw a run defense. What did you expect? Everyone knows you're going to run the ball in that situation.
Yeah.
He passes it 40 yards. Then they get stopped and kick the field goal with over 2 minutes left. That gave Baltimore plenty of time to do exactly what they did. And Minnesota won ugly because Baltimore should have won that game.
And, you know, that happened. There's a rabbit foot in Favre's sock. I'm telling you. You saw what happened at the beginning of the season when he hit Marion in the last play of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you know, some people got that it factor, and it's just with him. It's just with him.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
He brings winning, and now it's contagious. You know, everybody's with it.
Now, you know, we've done the good and the ugly, the bad. We got Philly losing 9-13 to Joplin. You know, 46 passing attempts by Philly, only 11 non-quarterback running attempts. No TDs in the game for Philly.
And I've ran my mouth about Russell. I guess people actually showed up for his party this time. I guess they didn't go next door. I guess they actually showed up to his house, and that helped him out a little bit, getting a little confidence.
We got the Cincinnati Bengals going bad on us, losing 17-28 to the Texans. And Cincinnati's going to miss that win later on in the season. Right now, they're tied with Pittsburgh for that division at 4-2. They needed that win.
Chicago coming up.
Yeah.
You know, and they lost their defensive end for the year, and Achilles.
Yeah.
So they don't have a pass rush.
He had 8 sacks on the year.
Yeah, he leading in NFL.
Former Titan too.
Oh my God.
Let's look ahead to next week. Week 7 coming up. The first game we got Atlanta in Dallas. Dallas is losing 4. How do you favor Dallas? I understand they're playing in Six Flags over football, but they need to be getting points.
Yeah, I don't understand that they're hyping Dallas up again like they do every year, and they're setting them up for failure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If anything, Hot Atlanta should be favored.
I hope
they're in Big D.
No, they're Little D.
Little D. Yeah. Next up, one of the other games that's big, we got New Orleans has been killing people. Miami's only getting 6.5, and I don't understand that.
It's like, well, you know, this is what I like how we do with the spread and everything. Is this could be a trap game for them? They've lived up. They've been just drilling everybody. You know, Miami at home is a whole lot tougher, and maybe they'll play a little tough in this game. But I'm gonna pick the Saints no matter. It don't matter.
Tampa Bay's getting 14.5. If it snows in Tampa, they should be giving up 30 to New England.
If it snows in Tampa, we got bigger problems.
Hey, thank you. I've been wrong before. And good show, guys. Yeah!
That's for you, Bronx.